Welcome back to Slacker Gaming, and welcome back to the Kansas Jayhawk Football Dynasty Rebuild. And in this episode, we have a big week ahead. The last game of the season against the 4-7 Baylor Bears. The reason this is so big, a win here does not actually give us a game into the Big 12 championship game. If we lose, I'm pretty sure we don't get in. But even a win here does not solidify us into the Big 12 championship. A couple of things have to happen. If we win, a couple of teams have to lose for us to get in. So this is a very important game because we have to win this to even stand a chance. So if you guys would like to watch that, stick around. So as I said in the intro, this is a big game, and not because if we win, we get in. But if we lose, we're definitely not getting in. Now, if we win, we might get in. That being said, let's take a look at the conference standings to fully kind of understand exactly what I'm talking about. So, Utah is in. Most likely in. You know, I guess they could lose and go 8-2. No, they're done with conference. Because they played 9 games. We've only played 8, 7. And this is where it kind of plays in. Well, they went 6-3 in conference. That's 9. They don't play this week. But I guess we could go 6-3. That's 9. So Utah has played all of their games. So they're done. Now, where it comes into play here, if we win and Texas Tech wins, they could jump us. I'm not 100% sure what this is based off. I don't know who wins the tiebreaker because we have not played Texas Tech. Now, there's another caveat to this as well, and that's BYU. If BYU wins their last 2 games, which they have 2 games left, if they win both of those, they would jump us because they beat us in the tiebreaker. Now, I don't know if Texas Tech would ever jump us since we're right now sitting in second place. But the only thing we could really do at this point, honestly, is win. If we lose, we pretty much throw it away. Texas Tech, BYU. Kansas State, most likely not because we beat them, so we own the tiebreaker on them. But it's a shaky thing. So let's take a look. I just want to see who Texas Tech plays this week. They beat Oklahoma State last week. So Texas Tech lost to TCU, they lost to Colorado, they played West Virginia in Lubbock. So chances are, if I was a betting person, chances are they would beat West Virginia. Now let's go to BYU because BYU still has 2 games missing in the Big 12. Let's see where they are. So they only have Houston. So do they not play as many? So if they beat Houston, which they most likely will, do they jump everyone? They're the only team to beat Utah. I don't know. Maybe Utah does jump us. Either way, we got to win. So that all being said, looking into it all, there could be 4 teams. There could be 3 teams in that second spot. So we're going to do our best we can and just win and then let all the other stuff shake itself out. We'll see if other teams lose. We'll see if teams jump teams. I don't know how all that's going to work. But the only thing we could do at this point is focus on winning. So let's take a look at Baylor and see what we're going to go up against. Good. Another fast quarterback. Can't wait. Love seeing 87 speed on quarterbacks. Makes me very, very happy, defensive-wise. It looks like he's injured, so they must have injury redshirted him. But as long as he's 84 speed, is pretty damn fast, too. So their quarterback, Daquan Finn, 87 speed. Probably going to be a guy we're going to have to definitely spy on third downs, stuff like that. Halfback-wise, they're pretty good. Washington is a freshman redshirt, which is nuts because that means he's going to be here for at least another 2 years. Wide receiver-wise, nothing crazy. Baldwin is really, really fast out of the slot. But other than that, kind of just normal there. Tight end is good. Left tackle, 83 is average. 74 is below average. 75 is below average. 79 is mid. And right tackle, which is actually their left tackle, 76 overall for him. So their offensive line is not great. That doesn't mean they won't be able to block. That just means they are not great. Going over the defensive side, left end, 74. What's the speed on him? 70. 81 on the right end, so he could kind of cause some havoc. Defensive tackle, not worried about him. Right outside linebacker, very good. 88 overall, above average. I would say probably even almost elite at that point. 86 is above average, so their linebackers are pretty darn good. Yeah, and 87, so they got pretty much an elite core of linebackers to back up their linemen. So just because, you know, their linemen weren't good doesn't mean we won't be able to run or anything. Or we will be able to run because our linebackers are going to be really, really good stopping us too. So looks like their corners are pretty darn good. Nothing like too crazy, but I mean, honestly, at the end of the day, you just need decent corners. You know, against our wide receivers, we don't have like elite wide receivers, so you don't need elite corners to be able to stop them. Free safety wise, 77 overall, not great. 86 speed, 79 is strong safety, and the kicker, 92 power. So probably a 50-yarder would be 52-yard for him. Would be pretty easy. So that all being said, we're going to do what we've done every game. We're going to stick with our game plan. We're going to do what we do on offense. And then our defense is hopefully going to just do enough to get us a win. So let's jump into this one against Baylor. Baylor comes in at 4-7, 2-7 in the conference. But you know what happens when we play games that we should win. Look at Houston. I don't think they have actually won another Big 12 game since they beat us, but coming into it, they didn't win a single Big 12 game until they beat us and upset us. So we got to take care of business today. Make sure we take care of business today if we want a chance at winning and going to the Big 12 championship.
They feasted at Magnolia table, they've ridden the boats down the Brazos, and now they're ready for their Baylor Bears to go to work here inside McLean Stadium in Waco, Texas. As we wind our way toward the end of another college football season, one of the grand traditions is paying tribute and respect to those who have just poured their souls into the success of this program and honor the seniors on Senior Day. As we'll see the number 20 team in the country, the Kansas Jayhawks, taking on another team from the Big 12, the Baylor Bears.
All right, let's do it. Last game of the regular season. A win here will set us up in good position to possibly get to the Big 12 championship. It does not, again, guarantee it. All right, let's go defense. Started out good here.
So Baylor's offense is on the field for the first time today. And here he is, one of the best from the fans.
Yeah, he's a guy you got to keep your eye on.
Oh, there he is. We knew they could do it. They pull it out first play.
He can run the time to get a read. Catch in the middle, it's Presley.
Come on, boys, get him. What are we doing?
He's got space. They keep tossing it around.
Get him. There we go.
He's knocked
angles, so I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play?
Drop it. Let's go. That's big. That's big drop. Big drop right there. Big hit by J.B. Brown. Should be pretty much chip shot for him. Not running into the kicker. Nothing stupid. Day 3.
Big decision here on 4th down.
It's good. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
This is a team that really prides themselves on starting fast. We've seen that before, and here they are playing at home today. Nice job on the opening drive. Lots of
as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15. The Jayhawks offense will try to get something going with their first possession.
All right, let's get started off good here.
An assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up. And
wow, ran down from behind. Lovely.
Quarterback checking off. Looking to pass. It's Daniels. Fires to the right.
Oh, that's huge.
And they'll finally. Third down play from the gun. Grabbed in the
beautiful. Well done. Reading the blitz and everything. Love it.
Both being on the same page. The timing was almost perfect on that play. That's why they were able to convert the third down, now setting up 1st and goal.
He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater.
Get in there. There he is. Feed him.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rock Chop. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front. They're going to throw deep balls, especially those 50-50 balls you hear about all the time. My wide receiver is better than your DB. Well, not on this play.
Oh, Devin Neal. Devin Neal doing his thing.
It's about physicality. They need a little bit more of that. Get the guy in the ground. You can't let guys break tackles. What could have been set up in a long yardage situation.
There it is. Well done.
Because you couldn't get him on the defense, not letting that bird out of the cage. When you can run like this guy can, you got to keep the edge. Did a great job. He went backwards, retreated, gave up some ground. They didn't give up the outside. Got the sack on the play.
A really nice run and gain. And he
Gone for it way too much in the past has really cost us. Let's just kick the field goal.
Plays, they want to put up the big stats, but when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't.
Ooh, still too close.
perfect. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Back to throw, it's Finn.
Get there. No first down. You get it.
Boy, is he close to that first
No,
down,
didn't give it to him.
Just a couple of inches short. Looks as if we
Worried
have
about the
an
fake,
injury
though.
on that last play, and
If I
we'll
was
take a
him,
break
I'd
to
fake
check
it.
out.
Of course, I'd just go for it. I
On
wouldn't
their punt team.
try to fake punt. Beautiful.
That
Beautiful.
thing was down for and now on 2nd down for this offense. Out of the gun, the running back has it.
He's just breaking ankles left and right.
That's the kind of play that can
Oh,
really
no.
get you going in
Hope you
favor
guys
of
have good
first down
health care.
and 43.
Bros out here breaking ankles.
This off, want to convert this one. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He'll try to do it himself.
Take that.
Still on his
We'll take
feet
that.
at 45.
Beautiful.
He off the field. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
Let's get a field goal out of this.
Gets some yardage and gets down.
No field goal?
I know he didn't pick up the first down, but man, he makes
What's
his
it?
4th down
Is it going against us that bad? 54 yards. Let me look at it.
And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out.
Perfect. About as good as you can do it. Nailed it. Let's go.
Now the lead is even bigger.
Tell me to punt in that situation. Get out of here.
Coach, to have a kicker like this. It makes these decisions
Woo!
on 4th down so much
Tabor
easier.
Island.
Run him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Woo, squeeze that puppy right in on there. Chris, we don't kick that if we don't trust our defense to make stops.
The big play coming. The Bears will punt this one away. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight.
Spin move. I like it, Graham.
the house, but you got to secure the catch. We like to hit people more than we like to catch balls.
Got some
Beautiful.
head to the goal line.
Job, Jalen.
First and goal. They'll try to
Get in
it
there.
with the run.
Get in there.
And he
Devin
gets it out.
Neal.
Down Jayhawks.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back, knowing if they get down into this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
He'll come out throwing on 1st down. The short hands, it's Baldwin. That last completion sets him up on 2nd down. Looking to throw, it's Finn.
Uh-oh.
He finds his man.
That's not good.
And oh, he was off to the races. He's looking to throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Presley. We got a timeout.
Dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can
Boom. There we go.
Into traffic.
Read that like a book, boy.
On that return, but I think they'll let
That's
him
too
try
easy.
making that pick, and they'll have it at the 20.
Timing has to be so
Yeah, I know
good.
your verts. I know what you're doing in that situation. Get out of here.
Because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
Feeding my guy. I like getting my running back touches, feeding him the ball so he can break some of those big runs, but I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Men, it should come as no surprise that we have ourselves a fun matchup in Waco. Talk about a first half from that dude out of the backfield. He's been a total game changer. And how many top plays moments have we seen on missed tackles alone? Video game moves from one of the shiftiest players in all of college football. And with that, let's send it back to the guys along the banks of the Brazos River at McLean Stadium.
Second half. Second half, same thing. Let's keep going.
And they made a huge statement, too. Just prove.
Yeah, probably not the worst shit we've done. Shouldn't have thrown that on the run. Should have locked and loaded because he threw that. That was a terrible throw. That's my fault. I had time to. I should have just locked and loaded and threw it deep. Because all he did was lob that over the middle. I see, I had the time. Yeah, it was terrible. Terrible throw. Oh, I thought I had that pick too. Dad gum.
Where you got to make sure you're throwing to the open guy. Make sure you're taking care of that football. We can't have any more turnovers.
Dang. Good route, good throw. What can you do? I mean, good route, good throw.
Oh, the offense shows some life here and cuts into the lead with that score.
And man, they needed it. They had to have something to go right. Listen, still down. But this is a great start to get back in this ballgame.
From the gun.
Dang. Set the blitz from the wrong side.
And that's a linebacker shuffling around, trying to keep the quarterback from getting.
Ah, 44. You got to get there, bud. That's you. That's your zone, my guy.
Wide receiver now comes in motion. Now the play fake.
Damn, that's the same play they ran on that touchdown.
He's looking to throw.
How is he that wide open, guys?
We're going to need to see that again to make sure he makes this catch and gets the foot in bounds. That was a great acrobatic play, understanding where you're at on the field to make that big catch.
Be better, defense. Be better.
Had to get rid of that faster than he wanted to. He's lucky he didn't come away with an interception.
Trying to make magic.
Beautiful. We'll take it. Good read on the defense there. Same thing.
The Jayhawks are in the hurry up. To the air on first down.
Beautiful. Beautiful block out the grim.
Excellent job.
Down over the ball in a soft spot, giving his quarterback a place to go with it. Nice job of those guys being on the.
Get in there, Arnold. Let's go.
Chuck Jayhawk. And they take it in for 6 more points. Offense gets the job done again. You want to build that cushion as we get deeper into the second half.
Man, it makes it easy, doesn't it? You start getting up by a couple possessions, making the offense very predictable on the other side.
Lead pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw for it.
Yep. That's part of it. It's part of it.
Knocks him with 2nd and short. Looking for a man. It's Finn. Unloads to the right.
Damn, now Kobe's hurt.
Really good surge for this offense.
People driving like flies, man.
Matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. On 3rd down, he drops.
Get there. Oh my God, 44. What are you doing?
It's Cameron. Gets it inside
It's
the
right
5.
there in your lap, bro. What are we doing?
You can't afford a lot of incompletions at this point.
Get out of here.
Everybody is going to
Seriously?
the same approach movement.
Don't let it get him to get into the end zone that way.
His way ever closer, all the way down to the 1-yard line. Deep
Get him.
to power it in.
Nope, no touchdown, buddy. Are
Nice stop there.
Have to step up big time in this situation.
you kidding me?
Receiver looks it in, it's complete. Touchdown Bears! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Well, how about that? And after that touchdown, we might have a finish after all, Jesse.
I love it, Reese. And this team is not quitting. Yeah, they're down on the scoreboard right now.
I read man-to-man there. That's a pick 6.
Scratching their way back in this game. They're going to keep going
Hey,
hard.
good play calling by them.
This clock reads all zeros.
Must be a tendency somewhere there.
The give to the lone running back.
Oh, Devin Neal. Devin Neal. Let's go. Huge run.
Running room, and they've been able to find just
Beautiful
all day.
blocking,
They
by the
are
way.
piling up unbelievable rushing stats.
I love that play call.
Dynamic at the quarterback spot. They were ready, and they forced the 4th and goal.
Direct snap.
Get in there. Let's go. You ain't stopping him now.
Kansas.
Yeah, and it's 4th and goal, and it's go time. I got to push people around. Look at the offensive line doing a really good job getting those guys moved back, creating a little hole for the running back. And
For it on 4th down. To throw, it's Finn.
Get there. Knock it out. What are we doing? Just kind of chilling on it?
Not keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively,
Wow. Right down the middle, huh?
You get the 3rd down, the
Guys,
enemy, multiple possession lead.
that's just not it.
Right live on 3rd and goal. From the gun. Once
Beautiful done.
Oh, man.
All right, did they go for the 3? Looks like they're taking the 3.
3 in a row.
Now we got to be careful. We got to make sure we don't get killed by a fake.
Kicker is gonna face
It's going to be a tough field goal to
all the
hit.
pressure in the world.
Got it.
Smashes it between the uprights.
I'm sure they kick it. I don't think they go for the onside here. Yeah. No, because you're going to get 4 timeouts, technically.
Spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll bring it back from inside his 5.
All right.
Not a lot of
No
space
fumbles.
to be found. Good hustle by the coverage
Hold
team,
on to
and
the
they
ball.
stop him at the
Shoe
21.
clock. Conservative.
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawks
All right.
offense-
I just got to kind of be careful. I don't want to get Devin Neal hurt here. Something silly like that, you know.
Defense is going to be playing the run. They're going to be loading the box, trying.
He tosses one high and deep down the
Ah.
side. And that will be incomplete.
Clock to continue to roll.
Looking to throw, it's Daniels.
There it is.
Shoots
Boom.
it to the left.
Thank you.
Makes a connection.
Give Mr. Grimm.
The give to the right.
Bye. Bye. That's what you get for sending the blitz.
Off he goes.
Mr. Devin Neal.
He rumbles all the way down to the 2-yard line. He gave him a little bit of everything on that one.
Well, the defense, they're going to have to be physical here. They're down. It's late in the 4th, under 2 minutes. to go.
Tired.
You've gotta
He's
get
tired.
stops. This is where you need to be.
Second and goal. Trying to barge
There
in.
he is. Number 4.
Makes it in.
Just like the number on his jersey.
Touchdown, Rock Chalk.
And you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
The snap sets up the throw. And here's the pick. And oh, did
We can't let that happen.
Right now. Past the 50. The
Don't let
30.
that happen. Come on now, guys.
He'll just keep slinging it. That's caught. It's Cameron.
Fumble. Hey, we'll take that.
Defense
Let's
swarming
go.
that loose ball. It'll be a
GG's.
And the defense is able to go out and
Job
shut
D.
the door and put the clamps down.
D's
They've got
coming
a
up big
lead.
again.
With that fumble, they're going to win the game. You've got to give this defense credit for finishing.
That's huge. That's huge. Knock that ball out. That's huge. That's the game. Jayhawks 9-3 on the season. Potential Big 12 championship game.
And this one is just about in the books. The defense can stop the clock one more time as the offense takes a knee. Guys, this is a really good win for this ball club as they put together consecutive victories.
And this season, that's what you got to do. You got to put together good weeks, build on each other, build that momentum, continue to grow as the season goes along.
Yeah, David, it's all about building confidence, and it's really important for these players to go out, work hard in practice, and see that hard work really pay itself off on game day. This is a team that's really starting to believe in itself.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
All around a great game, honestly. I honestly feel like the score was a lot closer than it felt like playing that. Like, I know they came out the third quarter and put up 14 quick, but like after that, I mean, it was just kind of smooth sailing, and they just kind of kept getting points, and we kept getting points. So like, I felt like we were up, 3-4 touchdowns there, but nonetheless, we got the dub. Complete all-around game. The rushing game was sick. 327 rushing on 43 attempts, 7.6 yards a carry is nuts. I think that's probably the best it's been all season. 7.6 is really, really high. Passing was good enough. I mean, we didn't have to pass to stay in the game, so that's why we didn't have to get 393 yards like Baylor did. Third down conversions. Defense struggled on third down, really. 53% is quite high. It seems like we got him the third down, just couldn't hold them because we were getting like 3rd and 3s, 3rd and 5s, and a lot of that was in the second half where we were kind of playing back, just not getting beat deep. So those are kind of just given up, but still, you would like to see that number a lot lower. Fourth down conversion, went for it once and got it. 2-point conversion missed. Beautiful job here. And then the turnovers, +1 on the turnovers was great. Kind of got lucky with that last fumble. But honestly, I mean, we could have had a couple more interceptions, just not paying attention, not turning around, seeing the football thrown. If we do those, I mean, that number's a lot different. But, I mean, honestly, just a great game. No penalties. That's good to see finally. Didn't have those costly penalties kind of hold our offensive drives, which they have in the past games. Taking a look at Jalen Daniels, 101 for him, but his big thing, honestly, was his rushing. I mean, 115 for him. I don't like the 17 rush attempts, but they ran so much zone on us that we really had a lot of big lanes open. And I mean, you could just see what he did. I mean, 23 was his longest, but 115 through, I mean, just a great game all around for him. Devin Neal had that one big break off. He had 2 of them. That one was 63. So, I mean, Devin Neal's Devin Neal. He's just going to do Devin Neal things, but he had a great game there. Got the bulk of the carries, almost 200 yards and 4 rushing touchdowns for him. Not to mention, look at these break tackles. 5 and 6 break tackles. That's huge as running backs and a quarterback. I mean, I'm pretty sure he broke 2 tackles for sacks and ended up getting first downs off of those. So, big day for both of them, receiving-wise. Pretty even all around. Nothing really sticks out there. Everyone kind of just did their job and do what needed to get first downs. 1 sack given up. Love to see that. Defense-wise, honestly, normally when these are high, we've had a bad game, but it didn't really end up being that way. I think we just honestly scored so much offensively that we were just on the field a lot more defensively. The sack by Brown, the pick by Berryhill, and then we had the forced fumble by Grant. Grant had himself a day today. 4 solos, 8 assisted, 12 totals, 1 tackle for loss. They got the forced fumble. Burrows with the fumble recovery, 10 tackles for him. So our safeties did work today. Luckily, it was in a win and not, just giving up a lot of yards. And then Tabor Allen hit a big 54-yard field goal there, I believe in the first quarter or second quarter. Instead of punting, got 3 off of it, kind of kept the momentum going in our way. So all around a great day. Love to see the win. We'll have to see if we get into the Big 12 championship because of it, or we'll have to see what the other teams do this week and what the Big 12 championship looks like next week. So Without further ado, that's going to be it for this one. If you guys want to, make sure you hit the red subscribe button so you see next week if we make it to the Big 12 championship game against Utah. Until next time, Slacker out.